Game 3 and the last game of the day. It's the Winnerbracket final who will ascend into the playoffs after only day 1. It's two Chinese against each other, which is quite interesting because in the past tournaments it was the Western scene dominating. It was the Koreans dominating. Here in this group, Sok down to the lower bracket. Colorful defeated Yumiko before in the best of 3 series. Fly defeated Sok in the last session that we had this day. So now, away from the Farseer, into the Blade Master, away from the Demon Hunter, into the Keeper. Colorful, one of the Orc Slayers in the scene for many years. This was his best matchup, and I'm already a little disappointed, Remo, because it's not a Talon build. Most likely. Because we see the Keeper.
Yeah, Talons with Demon Hunter have been becoming more popular recently, especially on this map, also on some others. But yeah, with the Keeper coming in first, it's going to be a little less likely. What we expect to see there is Huntress and Expansion. No skipped barracks here from Fly, so he's going to have grunts to make use of pretty early on. Last Refuge is a really difficult map to find quick creeping for the Night Elf. Goes for Treants first, not Entangle, which also can be a viable option. And where's this Keeper going? Ooh, interesting movement. Blade Master is going for double Circlet and Dust and hyper-aggressive play.
Did he creep the first camp, or did he buy both of them?
He bought both of them.
Wow, that's expensive.
Oh, and he's going for the Hunter's Hall Neo.
What the... Is that working? This must be working. Yeah, because otherwise... What the hell? Opens up his entire base to it, obviously. This... Okay, very hard to defend now. But if he delays the Hunter's Hall, that's such a big win. And it worked.
Cancel across the map. Also, very disruptive play here by both.
Sonic-style engine of war in the base.
Oh, but it's in range of the burrow. That seems like a rather big mistake. There was space to make it further away.
Needs to distract with the Treants. That's another peon kill right there.
Oh, that was so close. Those claws in the Keeper looking pretty good. One more kill for level 2.
Treants falling. Blade Master is back. High damage. Still level 1 Keeper, right?
Yep. Okay. Oh, almost gets blocked in. So this Ancient of War definitely has to be cancelled. Does so quickly. Finally. Did he just use the Dust of Appearance? He did, right? Grunt looking for the expansion. Finds it. Could perhaps pull the Murlocs.
Yes, exactly what he does. So Grunt and Murlocs join forces to cut down this Tree of Life. Man, what a disruptive early game. No hunts. No units at all for Fly, really, except this one Grunt. And no expansion as well. Like, nothing is working, really, in this game.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Blade Master has barely any experience so far, but other than that, it's looking great this game.
Expo is still up. Keeper's getting trapped. Has to staff.
Staff who? Yeah.
Blade Master is coming in, being revealed, but the Murlocs help out, and that's finally the kill. And it's losing the Wisp as well to the Ensnare. That's such a late Expo and such late Huntress. And... Boop, crit, Archer, oh! That's the kill, though.
Yeah, that Grunt Scout was absolutely amazing. That definitely shifts the early game in the Orcs' favor by quite a bit as well. And this is a typical LR problem. The Keeper just never gets to level 2, never gets that Entangle. And perhaps the aggressive play by Colorful wasn't the best. Blade Master coming in. Oh, big last hit! If he gets that last hit, it's a complete disaster for Colorful.
Okay, he was entangled for a bit. That Archer should be safe. Oh, commits another Windwalk to this. Huntress are joining in finally. 3 Archer into the first hunt. That's a big deal. Oh, that Archer will be saved. Lots of Moon Juice now. Oh, continues to chase. And kills it in the end. A waste of juice then. Feels like Fly wins this early game after all. Shadowhunter out. Shaman grunts. Everything a little delayed, but still fine.
I'm liking Fly's position here, absolutely.
Oh.
Oh, last
That
hit.
is-
Item, who gets it? Oh, nice hex.
Well done, and he is almost trapped there. Hex again. Can he get up front? Blade Master's coming in as well, but soon to be a Windwalk. But the TP earlier. Man,
Been easy natural creep here for Fly now. He's trying to stack up this blade very heavily. Oh, he's even going for the Merc. I
Wow.
love that.
yeah, having access to the Berserkers against not too many hunts, that's just so great.
And also with the Hex creep against the Shadow Priest, that makes this much easier to take.
Flute
Cool.
for Berserkers is pretty good. And for the Shadow Hunter itself. Hex on the Wisp. I thought for a second he might staff in, but I don't know if the Keeper has a staff even.
A
Alchemist.
lot of mana on this Shadow. This was 4 or 5 Hex already.
And of course, with the Hex build, you skip either Serpent Wards or Heal Wave. That might
Normally
be
it's
a
the heal wave nowadays that gets skipped.
Yeah.
Ring for the blade. Not bad at all. He's going to be in the front line at all times.
A little bit of a creep jack by Colorful now. He's trying to get rid of that Berserker with Acid Bomb and Entangle. That is a kill, but no damage on the other units pretty much. Now dropping low to like 40-50%. Another Grunter. That's 2 units right away for Colorful. Good execution. He lost the Hunters himself, but now with Purge, he should not lose this Shaman. We've seen this before in the game against Sock. It's pretty much not allowed. Oh, Entangle again, man. The strength of Entangle even on level 1 hits Fly in the face. Trades are still okay if he's not losing more, but he will lose more.
It's another Slobber Knocker! Both losing tons of units.
Oh, Purge comes in. That's another Huntress here. Swoop. Even with limited Serpent Wards, denies the Shaman. Man, they're pretty much both down to their heroes.
Yeah. At around 30 supply.
Screw these
Everything's out of
units.
mana.
Okay. Natural, soon to be crept. More and more hunts. An equal supply. Natural is now crept, but he has no chance to expand anytime soon, really.
Still great camps to be taken here. Shadowrunner could go for Mana Stone, Mana Pot if he's lucky enough. Also big items for Colorful, of course. Oh, Blade Master's coming in. Can he steal the Ogre Major item? No.
Oh, good boy, you are quite some seconds behind me. Alchemist got the wand. And there should be more time for the Shadow Hunter, but he's still stuck in the base. He has nothing to creep with. And that could be a critical moment right now. He's pulling a lot of wisps to this. Blade Master with a heal scroll. No invo, close to 3. Mana looking okay for the Shadow Hunter. He's still regening. Not anymore. But he got level 3. Okay.
Well. Colorful
Fly is
really wants to go in here?
Yeah, Fly is distracting to get like 40 supply and a bunch of items and regen more mana. And now Colorful is backing off. He never tried to expand again. Oh, and Fly is setting up the defense already for more Serpent Wards. Right. He wants this creep. That's so dangerous.
Level 2 snakes are pretty strong though. You can set up the snake pit here.
And snares are pretty good as well, but they might just hit the night off streaming in. Okay, is that level 3? Yes it is. Scroll of the Beast. Can be decently helpful I guess, but of course he was hoping for another big potion. Creeps are falling, hunts are falling. My god, the snake pit is super strong. You're right, level 2 snakes, and that's a Scroll of the Beast committed as well. Alchemist in the middle of the snake pit. There must be a staff. There must be a staff. There must be a staff. There's no staff.
No staff.
And soon to be no hunt.
Serpent Board's all taken out now, but without an alchemist left anymore.
Keeper has no TP and no staff as well. That's a double kill right here. That's a GG by Colorful. How not careful was that?
Yeah, that was weird. I guess Colorful felt he had to make use here of his 50 supply Hans army. Wasn't quite 50 supply, but it was close to it with a scroll or two. But that wasn't anti-timing. You fought into the ensnares, into the snake pit. That Shadow was level 3. Orc was close to the main. He got easy reinforcements. But of course, the early game was a complete disaster. So, tough game for Colorful.
Yeah, I like that Hunter's Hall cancel. I mean, that shouldn't surprise you.
I know. Sniping production buildings.
There's a kind of a tech building, right? I didn't know that would be possible. That's super expensive. If it doesn't work, that's a big loss. But double circlet plus the grunt made it work, and that delayed Huntress for so long, and that took map control off of Colorful. Then he lost the expansion, man. That was an absolute disaster.
It's a disaster. Yeah.
It's a disaster.
That Hunter's Hall snipe was something new. Looked pretty cool. But other than that, kind of a classic Night Elf problem on LR. Really tough to level on the Keeper. Map 2, Northern Isles, should be much easier to acquire levels. Level 2, really easy. Also level 3, not too hard. Understandable, this being the counter-pick choice now by Colorful. By the likes of Lawlight and Moon, we have seen plenty of run-by plays also on Northern Isles. Normally turns into a 2-base kind of game. This could be a much longer one for our map 2.
Exactly. So we'll go into it in a second. Liminal, let's go. We have Northern Isles, ladies and gentlemen. Our second game of the winner bracket final fly of all people in this group. Well, except Yumiko, I guess. Is making his way into the playoffs. It would be quite a surprise, as we mentioned in the break. I think Colorful and especially Sock were the favorites going into this. But Fly, seemingly a good day. And let's see if we can continue this. Colorful was trailing in his first series before as well. And then analyzed his opponent and found a solution and won the series after all. It's again a keeper of the Grove, even here on Northern Isles.
Wait, if we have 8 days of group stages, does that mean the second half we're only going to have 2 games a day?
We have 2 games tomorrow. That is absolutely correct. The lower bracket.
Ah, okay. I thought they were going to do first half of groups A to D first and then second half.
No. We have winner bracket of Group C today and loser bracket of Group C tomorrow.
All right, bro. Wait a minute. Wasn't the Archer chirpy sound patched out?
Mm-hmm.
It's back.
Maybe they have an older version than we have. Thank God I have no sound. But it was definitely patched out. Maybe Netix is a little behind with the patches.
So this time it is no skipped barracks. It is the Blade Master and the Grunts coming out early, and a bit of creeping was done by Fly. Got the first circle and then moving towards the middle, going for the green camp. The Murloc Flesh Eater. Colorful is allowed here early on to creep as natural without disruption. Wisp sees this. Wisp is detonated. That's pretty good experience for the Keeper. What did he get? I still find it amazing that you can creep this camp with 1 Archer, 1 Keeper.
Yeah, right? It's so sick. If you know how to do it. Ring of Region.
Oh, Regeneration. Oh, Blade comes in. Could get 1 Archer kill here, perhaps with a dust. That should be doable. And she dies. Right. Now, how far behind am I?
Pretty much in sync.
Nice. Dude, in Reforged, the Keeper, he's seriously like throwing up some dust with his hoofs. I've never seen that before.
Wow, the graphics are so great.
Even in water, though. My immersion, Pepe hands. How's that supposed to be?
Wow, that's really crappy. Good job. Oh, frog block.
That ain't dirt. True, chat, true.
So again, the double circlet on the blade. Is that must be level 2 keeper, right? So the early isn't that easy for Fly this time.
Yeah. Big flesh eater last hit. Who's gonna get it? Oh, entangle. Wears off. Blade. Wait a minute. Did Blade get this?
Oh, Blade got the sentry wards for sure. And I think he got the experience as well. 70%?
I think so too. I think Windwalk ended somehow, but how did it end? Strange lands in the Warcraft worlds.
Dude, I can't unsee the Keeper's dirt now. I will see it forever. It's all I can focus on. Oh my. Thanks, Remo. Thanks for ruining it.
That's what I do.
Ruining things. Kind of true.
Dust D-wards the sentry.
That was a very obvious one.
Yeah.
So Fly again with a fast tech. Of course, you don't want any grunts because they can easily be entangled and killed. Level 2 or tier 2 for Colorful as well. Hello, Keeper. And how much can he creep in the middle? Acid Bomb, big help. Right, he's not going for Merchant or Marketplace.
Have you noticed recently how many people have been complaining that we call abominations A-bombs?
No.
No? They have. Totally relevant for this matchup, of course.
Absolutely. I think, where's that thought coming from? Ooh, Colorful, even more aggressive. Going for going for the natural here. But
Can't
against
really kill the alchemist though.
3 hunts, no, not really. So yeah, Hex again. It's one hunt just dying here.
But Fly looking pretty confident considering the fact that he doesn't have any Shaman against Entangle. And I guess that's the cool thing when you go Hex first. You can fight Disable with Disable. Like, if he comes in with the hunts to harass you, you can just counter Hex his hunts. And then, yeah, maybe you lose a grunt, but maybe he also, for that, loses the Huntress.
Yeah. Is there an expansion coming for Colorful already?
Hells yeah.
Looks like it, right? Could also be a second engine of war, but that would be weird position.
Look at that beautiful owl, though.
It is a wonderful owl. That's
owl.
the only thing we missed doing classic streams. Wyvern as well. We see this more and more and more.
Yeah, there's a lot of focus fire potential. Hex, Wyvern, Shaman. Oh, and the Blade Master trying to steal, but...
Was revealed, huh? Oh.
Revealed by the owls, yeah.
Ah, yeah, by the owls.
Yeah. And here we go, Hex. Focus.
Alright.
Let's use damage.
Poison Ivy on that blade, so he's out of the fight for now, trying to heal up a little. Wyvern pretty much unattacked, now getting the attention of the two heroes. But also the Alchemist is really low. Hello Hex, hello right clicks, bye-bye Alchemist.
How many more Hexes does he have? I don't think many at all, if any.
He's trying to disengage already, right? So I don't think a single one.
Fly's playing this really well. If now he swerves north and cancels the expo, this would be amazing.
I could also go shop first. Kind of hard. Everything has to heal up. Needs clarities, I think.
If he doesn't go north to cancel, though, he needs to creep up his own natural to get ready to counter expand. Or creep the middle. Okay, there's actually plenty of options here. It's also daytime, so it's in-wall heal scroll time.
Yeah. I think taking the shop away is the biggest deal if he has the time. Alchemist should be back in a bit. Ooh, good weapon control. Level up. Hello, Serpent Wards. Or do you even need Serpent Wards with Wyvern? I don't think so. They're so squishy, so you'd rather go heal with. Oh, heal scroll committed early to save that one Shaman.
Also healed up that hurt Wind Rider a little bit. That's two hunts falling,
Wow,
but Shadow getting detonated completely out of mana. Oh, and now the Entangle comes in and there's no Purge ready anymore. Shadow is gonna be dying to a few more right clicks. He falls level 3 for the keeper. Nice play there by Colorful.
Well done. Yeah, lack of purge. Lack of slow. Oh, now he has a purge for this archer. Gets that kill. Good wyvern control, man. Always moving them out of focus when they were hurt. Can't say the same about the shaman, though.
Yeah, but lots of huntresses also fell down.
Yeah.
Colorful at 28 supply. Oof.
I'm not sure if he has a double engine of war even. Like, if yes, and the expansion is running, then he will be up to 50 in no time, but... Otherwise, I would a lot of experience.
You sound like a balloon right there.
I'm a very good balloon. Trumpets and balloons, man. That's my big
And seals.
Of course.
Perhaps we're going to see some seals on this map as well.
There are
Alright,
some
still contesting the middle over here. Oh, late Tavern Revive. Second heal scroll should be ready soon in the shop. That's a big deal.
Yeah, wants to get this one.
I really like these early 2 Wind Riders more and more. They're looking good.
It's versatile as well. Like, you can use them for fighting if there's a lot of hunts, and you can use them for creeping like crazy. So whatever the game is... Oh boy, that keeper has to TP. Whatever the game is, as long as you're not overcommitting to the wyvern, I think they're very, very good.
So be masked for the shadow, level 3 for the blade. Is the warlord still there? Yeah, he is, right?
Yeah. So usually these 2 camps belong to the Night Elf. And Fly finds a way against that. That's nice. That's a lot of archers now, though. So not too much value on the wyvern anymore. Blade Master with lightning shield. But there's a lot of treants. Not sure if he can... Like, okay, the Blade Master is the #1 counter to these archers. Don't need anything else.
Dying.
Invo potion, man. That's 3 more kills or something.
Level 3 for the shadow. That's level 2 heal wave. Oh, perfect timing. Does he have another purge? Yes, he does. Crit level 2. Alchemist dead.
Moves the
Damn,
blade.
Fly.
Moves the blade away because he knows that the range damage is enough. That's so good. He's owning every single fight on this map.
He's still down a base though. That's the problem. Oh, keeper purge.
Oh,
he
no
TP'd
TP.
earlier.
Yep, he didn't rebuy it. There's no staff either. Oh, but he fights out.
Man, that was a mistake by Fly. He moved the Kodo so the surround was opened up.
But man, the Blade Master's just going ham on these archers.
Ham!
Ham!
Ham like a sandwich.
Man, I would love a sandwich. Tuna or ham, both fine. Dude, I'm so gonna do sandwiches after this game.
Sandwiches are pretty good.
Oh, he tried to tower this. I love the shop that he set up earlier.
Yes, sir.
That is such a great prep for this push. Not sure how his resources were, but man, if that lined up for like a mana potion or something, that's just gorgeous.
Oh, speed scroll, surround,
Oh.
keeper. He could use the staff, but there must be a hex ready, I guess.
Yeah. And there's a heal, like the heal scroll, but you can't heal scroll against crit.
That was 4.
God damn, he's getting manhandled by Fly.
The archers still.
Yeah, but wait a minute, the Blade Master's catching up. Good grunt damage. Does he have pillage? Don't tell me he has pillage as well. Okay, that would have been too much.
Really nice transitions also by Fly. Starting off with Wind Riders, then going into Shaman, Kodo, grunt transition later against the archers.
Yeah.
Dude, great play by Fly here today.
That was pretty much perfect. Yeah, the archers are putting in a lot of damage now. But that is the 3rd hero kill. Blade Master's just the one-man army. Never really threatened.
Yeah. Colorful, oftentimes the orc killer. Not today. Coda's gonna fall. Okay.
Oh man, this mass archer.
Run's dropping low though.
Yeah, is he overcommitting to this, maybe?
Blade Master in the back with the lightning shield, looking good though.
There's no counter expansion coming at all.
Oh, the grunts are kind of all dead.
It would be such a typical Fly game if he loses this one. Perfect early, but then at one point overwhelmed by Night Elf Mass.
Yeah, hold on, guys. Not over yet.
37 supply, alright. But with the next lightning shield, he could take out the repairing wisps.
I like the second tower. If Fly can buy time for that second tower, if he can protect it, this is going to be so hard to dislodge.
Yeah. And the sharp pays off more and more and more and more. Look at all the clarity he's running. Tower gone, but that's soaked up damage. No repair. But Colorful finally has a hero again.
Yeah, Keeper is back in. Only a single spell to use. It's the Treants.
Oh boy. Committing to the tower now. Still a lot of repair. Blade Master should definitely take care of that. And he is now.
Pio needs to repair.
Tower down to 50%.
Whoa, Colorful.
Oh, that lightning shield. No. The lightning shield is crazy. Blade Master takes care of these archers. One tower. I think he did enough. Shadow Hunter, though, must be careful about the next entangle. At one point,
Hex.
Again.
Focus. Is there Windwalk?
No.
Yes, there is. One purge would be enough. Oh, but he gets through it.
Can't reach. Oh my. The question is how much moon juice is there. There's entangle now. Right clicks. Heal wave right against it. This is a sick hold by Colorful.
Blade is close to
For
5,
now.
but dropping low. Oh my god, heal wave. Heal wave. And now the next tower must be up. The shop is still standing. This shop for Fly, the value is insane.
Say about the production whatever you want, but not knowing if there's mana or not makes things quite exciting. More and more units streaming in. There's very limited repair now.
These right clicks from the Tree of Life kind of hurt the Blade Master as well.
Yeah.
Level 5 though.
Okay,
Holy crap.
level 3 crit. He could kind of one-shot archers now. That's the problem. If you have Wyvern against you, you have to go archers kind of. But if there's a good Blade Master, boom! GG! Fly 2-0's Colorful. Who would have thought? I certainly didn't. Colorful was known as the Orc Slayer. But Fly again. He has his number. He hard counters him. And he advances into the playoffs. Congrats.
Yeah, really well done. The biggest favorite today, Sock is not the one to make it in first place, but the old legend, Fly, as the first Orc. And tomorrow we're continuing with 2 more matches from Group C. We're going to go down to the lower bracket. Yumiko versus Sock playing first, and then the winner there in the decider match against Colorful.
Yeah.
To see who makes it out in second place.
So Colorful has one matchup to practice. That's doable for him, I guess. Can show or can improve on his Warden skills. Maybe a rematch. Sock vs Yumiko, pretty cool and gonna be a unique human mirror. Pretty sure. And Fly, congrats. The Juggernaut makes it again. Good for the Chinese scene. Good for our RW. And good for the Orcish Horde that it's not only Lin and Focus carrying their race, but Fly is back, or seemingly back in shape as well. So as we said, tomorrow, the rest of Group C. What's the rest of the weekend, though? Let me see it here somewhere. Yes. Oh, Saturday and Sunday, Remo. It's the group. It's the group. I just looked it up. It is the... is it this one? Yeah, the Moon, Lin, Law Lion, and Shao KK group. We start every day at 8 a.m. CEST. It's not easy for us, but for you guys, we will be there.